All right. Good evening, guys. Sorry about the delay there. I don't know. I thought I was starting a Facebook Live through the group, and each time I couldn't get it to show up on my phone, even though I'm doing it from my computer. So I don't know what was going on with that. So I apologize. We'll be getting rolling in just a moment. Sorry again for the delay there. All right, here we go. Sorry about that, y'all. I definitely prefer YouTube. Just the setup on YouTube is a whole lot easier. So sorry about the delay. I was just having some issues there. I don't know what I was doing, but twice I went live, and I don't know why it wasn't showing up, and I couldn't get it to pull up on my phone. So something wasn't going right. So apologize, but let's jump right in. Let's see. So I do, if anybody's interested, I do have one team available that just didn't pay in time. So if anyone is interested, I do have the Mavericks available. So I do have the Dallas Mavericks. I could do 20 on them since if anybody's interested. So just let me know if anybody is interested. Let me write it down on a piece of paper real quick. So let me see if that'll show up there. So the Mavericks are available at $20 if anybody's interested in them. Hey, Carter, thank you. Sorry again, having some weird technical difficulties. Still getting used to Facebook. So if anybody's interested in the Mavs at $20, just let me know. 15, you got it, Aaron. All right, perfect. Let's see. I'll go ahead and type my PayPal. If you're okay with PayPal, that's just the easiest one for me. And what I'll do is, let me make sure I spelled that right. Probably time for some glasses for me. So, Aaron, so that is the PayPal. Yep. So yeah, that's PayPal. If you're good with that, man, 15 bucks, you got it. Let me go ahead real quick, and I will update the team list. I appreciate that. Take that one down. All right, so let me go ahead and update the team list, and then we will go ahead and jump right in. We'll start with showing who's got which teams. Obviously, y'all should know that who's got who, but I will show those just to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right. So the other thing I'm going to do, I haven't done yet because I really don't have a whole lot of like basketball cards in the personal collection, more baseball and football. But I did get a couple of giveaway cards in. So at the end of the break, I will do with the randomizer. We'll give away this Mosaic Scripts autograph card for D Brown. So that will be at the end of the break. I'll randomize that among the teams. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump in. Again, I apologize about the delay. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and bring the camera over here so we can take a look at the team list. See what it looks like on my phone. Okay. So I'll go ahead and scroll down through the team names. And again, I just take these straight from eBay. Perfect, Aaron. Yeah, I just saw that come through. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. So I've got them all kind of stacked up. I never have enough space, but just to kind of so everybody can see, got three. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom row there. And we got 8, 9, and 10, and then in the back we got 3 down below, 6, and up top 4 more, 4 10s. So we got 20 in all, and let's go ahead and jump in. All right. So what I think I'll do is what I've done in the past couple times I've done the Prizm breaks is I'll just open all of the packs within each box. And we'll take a look at all of the packs within each box all at once. Hopefully it'll make things a little more efficient. All right. So yeah, sorry again for the delay. Unfortunately, still getting used to Facebook Live. I got so used to doing little security tag YouTube that's taking a little bit of getting used to on the Facebook. What I really need to try to do is start using my phone to do the Facebook Live video, and then I can pop it up on my computer so I can look at the comments and everything as it goes along. All right, still a little bit of a work in progress. The other goal really is eventually in the next month or two is to look into getting like a streaming software that I can use as well, especially that'll make it a little easier to just put up the teams and the team list up on the side of the screen so I don't have to worry about toggling back and forth or moving the camera. Alrighty. See some Scotty? Indeed, we will hopefully find some. That's what I like about doing 20 boxes. We got a lot to go through. So hopefully we'll find some good hits. All right, starting us off, box number 1. Good luck, everybody. First card, we got Tobias Harris. Jared Butler, rookie for the Jazz. Got a Xavier Tillman. And then we got an Instant Impact. And this one's got the, I guess like the wave as well. Corey Kispert. Going to Washington. So I don't think I've had any just like that there that has that, it's got the wave appearance to it. So that's pretty cool. We got RJ Barrett. Nerlens Noel. Facundo Campazzo for the Nuggets. And we got a cracked ice for Tim Hardaway for the Mavs. Reggie Lewis for the Celtics. Jalen Smith for Phoenix. David Robinson, a little throwback when I was a kid. Silver, nice looking card. We got Mike Conley on the cracked ice for the Jazz. Colin Sexton for the Cavs. Russell Westbrook for the Lakers. Got Laurie McKinnon on the green for the Cavs. Dominique Wilkins, another throwback there on the cracked ice for the Hawks. And for the Pistons, we got Isaiah Livers. Eric Bledsoe. We got one of the 75th anniversary cards there. And for the Lakers, not a rookie, but LeBron James. Not bad. We'll take that one. Nice hit there for the Lakers. We'll get that one sleeved up and top loaded in a moment. Zach LaVine. Got Justin Holiday for the Pacers. Rui Hachimura for Washington. John Collins. And then we got a James Bouknight Emergent for the Hornets. Guess that's probably the closest team to me, being in Asheville, North Carolina. Charlotte's only about 2 hours and 15 minutes away. Honestly, the only times I've been to Charlotte though are just to go to IKEA. So I usually stick with the mountains. I'm from Ohio, from Cincinnati, Ohio originally. That was kind of the same way I was even up in Cincinnati. I never really traveled a whole lot to other parts of Ohio. Got hit Cleveland once, Columbus once or twice, but that was about it. Unless it's vacation, I tend to stay close to home. All right, so not bad on the first box. And then let me get the LeBron. It's kind of the centerpiece of that first box there. I do like these 75th. We did hit a Cade Cunningham, or not Cade, no, that would have been cool. I lied. We did hit a Giddey. That was right. It was Giddey on the 75th in the last break, so that was pretty cool. Not Cunningham. That would be pretty sweet too, though. All right, let's see. Box number 2. And my hope is to get these all packaged up tomorrow. I want to get these, get labels generated tomorrow so that I can get these dropped off at the post office on Monday. So that will be my goal tomorrow, to get these ready to go for Monday. So you should see the labels get generated tomorrow. It'll at least probably show as shipped. A little security tag there. Say, if y'all are looking for the Prizm still, I did see a few at my Walmart today. Not as many, so they probably don't have full stocks like they did first couple weeks, but they should have some. It's a lot of competition at my my Walmarts, so not a whole lot. It's hard to come by stuff sometimes, unfortunately. These boxes I was able to get when Target dropped them. I have a lot more luck. Got a jersey card, it looks like, coming up. So I have a lot more luck with Target's website than I do with Walmart's website, and then I have a lot more luck in Walmart stores than I do in the Target stores. My Target stores never have good cards. I don't know if it's just not a big enough market or what. All right. Box number 2. Get the autofocus there. We go. D'Angelo Russell for the Timberwolves. Got another 75th coming up. Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers. There's a Scotty Barnes. All right. Ask and you shall receive. Kind of will that one into existence. We had that in the football break tonight, too. Somebody was looking for Justin Fields, and lo and behold, shortly after that, we hit Justin Fields. We got Anthony Davis on the dominance card for the Lakers. We got Norman Powell, Bill Russell, and let's see. Oh, it's upside down. Going to be for the Bulls. Not a rookie, but we got Tony Kukoc. All right, interesting. Not bad. Then we got an instant impact on Quentin Grimes for the Knicks. LaMelo Ball for the Hornets. Cameron Thomas, rookie for the Nets. Got a green for Kyle Kuzma for the Wizards, even though he's still in the Lakers uniform. Then we got Bam Adebayo for the Heat. Al-Farouq Aminu for the Spurs. Rudy Gay for the Jazz. We got a silver for Josh Richardson. So going to the Celtics, even though he's got the Dallas uniform on there. Got a Damian Lillard on the cracked ice for the Trailblazers. Tilt that down a little bit. There we go. Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Hornets. Markelle Fultz for the Magic. Got a Sapphire, or Sharif, sorry, I shouldn't read upside down. Sharif Cooper for the Hawks, rookie card. And then we got Alec Burks on the cracked ice for the New York Knicks. Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. We got Steve Nash. And then let's see, on the back first, we got a Daron Sharp for Brooklyn. And then the jersey card going to be C.J. McCollum for the Trailblazers there. Nice little red jersey swatch. And it says enclosed game-worn used material, so that's cool. Not all of them, let me get a little bit bigger of a sleeve. Not all of them are always game used, game worn, so that's cool. It's kind of nice too. It's got a little bit of a texture to the jersey as well, so that's cool. All right, I get a couple others sleeved up for now. Even if I don't sleeve everything on camera, what I will do is all of the inserts will at least get sleeved. A lot of those will get top loaded as well. All of the major rookies will definitely get sleeved and top loaded, whether it's a insert card or a base card. And then all the other rookies will at least get sleeved. I always like to at least sleeve up the rookies. But everything, which every package will at least have, this card does have a little bit of a curve to it, but hopefully the top loader will sort of even it out a little bit. But every package will have at least 2 top-loaded cards on either side, and everything goes in the team bag and in between cardboard, so everything stays pretty safe. All right, box number 3. One thing I haven't gotten yet in any of the, I've only done 2 other breaks of 10 of these. The only thing I haven't hit yet is one of the autograph cards. So that would be kind of neat to hit. Definitely hit the jersey cards, had those 75th, but it would be cool to find an autograph card. It's one of the things I like the NBA Prizm over the NFL Prizm is at least, you know, the NBA Prizm, it is nice kind of having that chance of an autograph. The NFL Prizm just seemed a little watered down this year. But did some hangers tonight for the NFL. Those are my favorite, I think, of all of the NFL Prizm ones. And I'll definitely look to do some basketball breaks moving forward in the future. This was my first product that I've done any basketball breaks with. Definitely a lot more knowledgeable about football and baseball, but definitely enjoyed doing some basketball. All right, so starting our next box, we got Michael Porter for the Nuggets, Jeremiah Robinson Earl for the Thunder, rookie card. Got a Zion Williamson on the green, so that's a nice looking card there for the Pelicans. Get that one sleeved up in a moment. Miles McBride, rookie for the Knicks on the cracked ice. Paul George for the Clippers. Chris Webber. And we got the purple wave there with the Moses Brown for the Mavericks. Nikola Jokic, for the Nuggets. Jalen Smith. Austin Reeves for the Lakers. Delano Banton, rookie for the Raptors. Got a Dominance for Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. And a Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Isaiah Livers for the Pistons again. Jalen Green on the Emergent for the Rockets. Got Eric Bledsoe, Miles Turner, Colin Sexton, Monty Morris on the cracked ice for the Nuggets. Marvin Bagley, the third, for the Kings. Reggie Lewis. And then we got on the silver, Nicholas Claxton for the Nets. And Kyle Anderson on the cracked ice for the Grizzlies. Hey Carter. So I mean, it's not like all from one case necessarily. It is 20 boxes, so 20 boxes, is what comes in a full case. But no, these all came from Target. Unfortunately, Target only lets you order three at once. So I mean, I had I think seven total orders of three. So unfortunately, no guarantee that they'll come from the same case, which I guess could be good or bad. I mean, if there's any case hits, possible to hit more than one since they're coming from multiple cases. I don't think the box really says anything about the auto odds per se. Trying to look, it just kind of says that they're out there basically. So this is kind of the text that it has on the side, but it doesn't really say odds necessarily. Just that non-base cards are included approximately one in every pack. But it just says it's got the rookie penmanship, Prizm silver, penmanship, Prizm silver. So yeah, it would be nice just to know. And again, I don't know if is it every case. I will say that when I was doing the first two sets of 10 breaks, those were all from my one Walmart that's closest to me. So I'm assuming that I was able to get, the case that was there. But I never did hit an auto, so I don't know if it's necessarily, one per case or if it's stretched a little bit more thin. But it would be nice if they said. All right. Next up, we got Kobe White for the Bulls, Bones Highland, rookie card for the Nuggets, and then Bobby Portis for the Bucks. Damian Lillard on the Dominance for the Trailblazers, Ben Simmons, Karl Malone, Marcus Morris Sr., got Keon Johnson on the Emergent for the Clippers, and then Larry Nance Jr., Chris Duarte for the Pacers, rookie card. We got Tim Hardaway, DeLon Wright on the Cracked Ice for the Hawks, Tim Duncan, DeAndre Ayton for the Suns, got Joe Wieskamp, silver, rookie for the Spurs, got Obi Toppin on the Cracked Ice, a rookie for Houston, Josh Christopher, got Jay Crowder for the Suns, Cam Reddish for the Hawks on the green, and we got Jason Williams on the Cracked Ice, Wang Zizi for the Mavs, Dennis Schroeder for the Celtics. We got a Joel Embiid for the 76ers on the Purple Wave, and Evan Mobley Instant Impact for Cleveland. And I guess we got another month or two till NBA kicks out. I'm definitely ready for football season. Being from Cincinnati originally, a big Bengals fan. A Reds fan as well when it comes to baseball, but their season's all but done at this point. I think the older I get, the shorter my attention span has gotten, so I think that's part of why I'm more of a football fan these days. Even watching basketball, at least, just a little more up-tempo, a little more interesting to watch. But I was definitely back in the day. I think like elementary school and the middle school really was kind of like the peak for me when it came to the NBA. I definitely loved me some Bulls back in the day, growing up in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, I guess. I was a big Scottie Pippen fan. Had my Scottie Pippen jersey. Had a Shaq jersey for the Magic back in the day. It's good stuff. All right, next up. Remember in middle school, I think one summer I'd get up every day and I'd watch SportsCenter and just write all the scores down. It was like my morning ritual. But I think, being in Cincinnati, I mean, we college basketball, obviously, with Cincinnati Bearcats and the Xavier Muskies, but never really did. Obviously, it wasn't, a professional team in Cincinnati, so that's why, I never really, my interest kind of never went too far. Same thing with hockey. We have minor league hockey teams in Cincinnati, but never really got into hockey. I think that's the one sport I don't think I'll ever really attempt to break with, because that's the one sport, I mean, I have a basic knowledge of, how the games go, but that's about it. So hockey's a little foreign to me. Okay, next box starting off, we got Brooke Lopez for the Bucks. And Isaiah Todd, rookie card for the Washington Wizards. Daniel Theus for Houston. Got a Dominance for the Jazz for Donovan Mitchell. Josh Jackson for the Pistons. Kevin Garnett. And yep, we do have another 75th card coming up. In the back, Shake Milton for the 76ers. We got an Emergent for Cameron Thomas for the Nets. Chris LeVert for the Pacers. Davion Mitchell, rookie card for the Kings. Got Derek White for the Spurs. Oops. A Cracked Ice for Carmelo Anthony. So going to the Lakers, since that's the one team on the card there. Hakeem Olajuwon for the Rockets. Enes Kanter for the Celtics. Got a silver for Jalen Noel for the Timberwolves. Reggie Bullock on the Cracked Ice. Tracy McGrady for the Magic. Zach LaVine for the Bulls. Well, throwback, David Robinson, for the Spurs. One of my favorite players, actually, as well when I was younger. Alperen Sengun for the Rockets on the Cracked Ice. Got Isaiah Jackson for the Pacers, rookie card. Mo Bamba. And let's see, so it's going to be for the Clippers on the 75th. And rookie card. So let's see who we got. Brandon Boston Jr. All right. A little bit of a curve there. But again, I'll definitely top load that one. Try to work that one out a little bit. Zaire Williams on the Instant Impact for the Grizzlies. Let's see. Yeah, I really remember, I guess it was the Dream Team from maybe 92, I think. 1992, that was the one I remember the most. Definitely had some of those cards growing up as a kid. All right, yeah, David, we'll try to find you a Giddy. We did hit on the last break I did, I think last weekend with the 10 Blasters, I did hit a Giddy on the 75th, the blue 75th anniversary insert, so that was pretty sweet. But yeah, we got many boxes left to go. This is box number 6, so we got plenty left to go. We got 14. Ah, Carter, yeah, being from Canada, I bet that, yeah, hockey's probably pretty big up there. You know, even being like, I mean, I was from Cincinnati, so Cincinnati's like southern Ohio, so on the border with Kentucky. So it's really not. I mean, if I had been probably from like Cleveland, I bet you hockey would have been a lot bigger. I loved going to like minor league hockey games. I mean, admittedly, my favorite thing about hockey was just to see them fight. You know, as a kid, that was exciting. But I wouldn't mind going to see hockey live. I think that's one of those things like these days, football, I can watch any football game on television or in person. But I think hockey, you know, I could watch some hockey games live in person. All right, so let's see what we got. We got Duncan Robinson, Bogdan Usman Garuba for the Rockets, rookie card. And if y'all are okay with it, if it's a base card and it's upside down, I'm just going to let it stay upside down. That'll make things a little more efficient. Eric Bledsoe on the cracked ice for the Clippers. Nicholas Claxton, Dominique Wilkins. Then we got a Paul Millsap for Brooklyn on the silver. Chris Boucher for the Raptors on the cracked ice. We got Saban Lee for the Pistons. Moses Moody for the Warriors, rookie card. Got Derek White on the green for the Spurs. Anthony Hardaway for the Magic on the cracked ice. Joel Embiid on 76ers. Kenyon Martin Jr. So I remember I kind of went to, when I started at the University of Cincinnati in the late 90s, I remember, I guess, 99, 2000, I remember Kenyon Martin Sr. That was probably the best chance that the Bearcats had of going all the way. Unfortunately, he got injured. Drazen Petrovic for the Nets on the purple wave there. We got a Joshua Primo, emergent for the Spurs. Aaron Nesmith, Boston Celtics. Isaiah Stewart, Greg Brown for the Trailblazers, rookie card. Got a Dominance for LeBron James. Maxi Kleber, excuse me, for the Mavs. Ty Jerome, Alexej Pokusevsky. No, this is when I always trip up on Pokusevsky. There we go, for the Thunder. Sorry. And then we got Domantas Sabonis on the Global Reach card for the Pacers. There are definitely a few names that I tend to butcher many times as I say them. I still trip over. All right, so let's see. Take a the stack back here. There we go. Oh, this one feels thick. I'm guessing we got a. Nope, just still 4 cards. I guess they're just a little curved. So I was going to say, I thought there was a jersey card there for a moment, but there is not. This one feels sick, though. This should be a jersey card. And it is. All right. In a sec. Put that one on the bottom. Kind of build up some suspense. Okay. Oh, yep. I was going to say, I'd heard that some people were saying that within the boxes that had a jersey card. That also, those boxes would also have 75th anniversary card oftentimes. So, and it does appear that is the case tonight. All right, here we go. Chuma Okeke for the Magic. Bill Russell. Carmelo Anthony. Instant Impact for Trey Murphy. Got a Dylan Brooks. Steve Nash. Bojan. And then we got a Klay Thompson for the Warriors on the cracked ice. Another Scotty Barnes. Got Giannis for the Bucks. Quentin Grimes, rookie card on the silver for the Knicks. Paul George on the cracked ice. Got Ray Allen. Michael Bridges. Got a green for Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. Franz Wagner on the Emergent for the Magic. Rudy Gobert, cracked ice for Utah. Then we got a Cameron Thomas for the Nets. Kevin Porter. Oh, wow. So we got Kevin Porter for the Rockets. And, okay, so there's the jersey card. So Buddy Hield for Sacramento, looks like. And game worn, game used, so that's cool. Again. We got Emergent for Chris Duarte for the Pacers. And let's see, we got Rudy Gay for the Jazz. Tyrese Maxey. And let's see, we got a silver, Luka, on the Dominance. So again, the silver version, so that's nice. And let's see what our 75th is going to be. Going to the Wizards, rookie card, Corey Kispert. Let's try to see what the first one was we had. All right, that was right. I think it was LeBron. Oh, let me see. Let me get some new top loaders opened up. Sorry about that. So nice hit there for Washington. And let me get a few more sleeved up real quick. Nice hit there for Luka. Let's see. So we've got 6, 9, 13. So we're 7 in so far. So we've got 13 to go. So this should be box number 8. Saw somebody in one of my, I think in my Discord group said they were going to do a 50 blaster box break tomorrow. I was like, man, 20 I think would be my limit. Because even 20 takes a little while to get through. 50 would be like an entire afternoon. Looks like we got another jersey coming up. I was going to say, try to see if, no, we may not have one of the 75th in this one. Kind of breaking that theory. All right, we got Devin Booker, Drazen Petrovic, Hassan Whiteside. Got a dominance for James Harden for the Nets. Kyle Kuzma, Darius Garland, Julius Randle, and Cracked Ice, Bojan. And then for Brooklyn, Day'Ron Sharpe, rookie card. John Wall for the Rockets. O'Shea Brissett for the Pacers on the silver. Got a Lejonce Dort for Oklahoma City on the Cracked Ice. David Robinson, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle on the green. Ben Wallace on the Cracked Ice for the Pistons. Got a Joshua Primo rookie card for the Spurs. DeAndre Jordan. And we do have another purple, Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Hornets. Got Scotty Barnes on the Emergent. Jimmy Butler for the Heats. Malik Beasley. Got a Giannis on the Global Reach. And let's see, jersey card for Day'Ron Sharpe for the Nets. So this one says it's not associated with any specific player, game, event, etc., etc. That's interesting, though. It's interesting when Panini does that. So, you know, a lot of times they'll say it's not necessarily from an event or a particular game, but this one even says not from a specific player. So it's always a little strange. Box number 9. Yep, let me check something real quick. I always forget to check any requests for joining the group there. All right. Sorry about that. How much you want on a 50? Yeah, I think he said the auctions were ending tonight, and then the break would be tomorrow. So, yeah, but yeah, I know a 50, man. I don't even know. That would be overwhelming for me. I'd need a much bigger table. We got Marvin Bagley for the Kings. Shy for the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander. We got Killian Hayes. Hey, there we go. Dwayne Wade, USA Basketball insert. Wonder if we can see one of those. Buddy Hield, Anthony Hardaway, Nikola Jokic, and a dominance for Jimmy Butler for the Heat. Bogdan, Bam Adebayo, Dante, got Jason Tatum for the Celtics on the Cracked Ice. A Miles McBride for the Knicks. Nickeil Alexander Walker. And we got a silver, Franz Wagner for the Magic. Miles Bridges for the Hornets. Jason Kidd, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Boucher for the Raptors on the green. And there's a Josh Giddey on the cracked ice for Oklahoma City. Nice looking card. We'll get that one sleeved up. And we got a 75th coming up. All right. Marcus Zagorowski for the Nets on the rookie card. Andre Drummond will go to the 76ers. Got a silver USA basketball, 2-in-1 box. This time for Kevin Garnett. And Kemba Walker for the Knicks on our other 75th. Not too bad. Definitely getting a lot of the 75th anniversary cards, so that's nice. All right, let's sleeve up, top load a few more of these real quick. And with any of these USA basketball ones, what I'll do, especially if it's a player, that's no longer playing, I'll make sure to go in. If it's a player that's currently active, it'll go to whichever team they were on this past season. If it's a player that's retired, then I'll go through and I'll check and see how many seasons they played with each team to see which team it'll go to in that way. All right, so that was a nice box there. All right, so this should be, we got 4 and 6 and 10. Okay, so this is the 10th box. So after this one, we're at the halfway point. So I don't have any basketball breaks coming up after this one. Not just yet. I'll kind of wait and see what else comes down the line. These days, I kind of stick to the retail products, even with NFL and baseball. I did do a first off the line Prizm football hobby box, but generally I try to stick to the retail products for now. But what I would like to do eventually is, if we can get the Facebook group, with enough members, we'd be able to just do breaks directly through the Facebook group. And then I think I'd feel a little more comfortable with the hobby boxes. I'm not really out to make a lot of money doing breaks, but I just don't want to lose a whole lot of money. All right, so we got a Reggie Jackson for the Clippers, Day'Ron Sharpe, another rookie for the Nets, Brandon Ingram on the green for the Pelicans, and we got a Jonathan Kuminga cracked ice for Golden State. Nice looking card. Robert Williams III, David Robinson, got a Christian Wood for the Rockets on the Purple Wave, Jalen Johnson Emergence for the Hawks, Bobby Portis, Chris Middleton, another Joshua Primo rookie card. Clippers, Paul George, Dominance. Marcus Morris Sr., Devontae Graham, Allen Iverson, Rui Hachimura on the Global Reach. And we got Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. Thaddeus Young, James Bouknight for Charlotte. We got Mo Bamba on the cracked ice for the Magic. Moses Brown, Usman Garuba for the Rockets. And we got Gordon Hayward, silver, for the Hornets. And Montrezl Harrell for the Wizards. And those do have quite a curve to them. So I will make sure to top load those cards before they get shipped. Try to straighten them out a little bit if we can. In fact, let me go and just top load those now while I'm thinking about it. Did anybody get on any breaks with, what was the one that came out recently for NBA Recon? I thought about trying to snag one of the Recon first off the line boxes when they were up on Panini's website when they did their Dutch auction, but I waited just a moment too long to make my move, unfortunately. I will do a little plug. There's a group that I'm in. I don't know if any of y'all are aware of them, but it's Dagen Nation Sports Cards. So Degen, Dagen Nation Sports Cards. Rob Allison runs that group. He's a good guy. He usually has some pretty good pricing. He does a little bit of everything. I mean, not really any hockey, but he definitely does football, primarily football and basketball. But definitely does some basketball. I think he had some recon last week. But he always has some really good prices as well. I think he just opened up a card shop, if I remember right. But he usually does a break or two a week on average. I think he said he's going to be on vacation this week. But he's a good guy. I've always enjoyed taking part in his breaks. All right, so this is box number 11. So just past the halfway mark. Yep, let's see. Joshua Primo there. Give me 1 second. Let me just look and see. Yep, somebody asking to join. All right. Paul might have got him or got her. That's good. All right. Okay, we got Brooke Lopez for the Bucks. Vince Carter for the Raptors. Got a green Cole Anthony for the Magic. Jared Butler on the cracked ice for the Utah Jazz. And a Josh Jackson for the Pistons. Quentin Grimes, rookie card for the Knicks. Got a Purple Wave Mason Plumlee for the Hornets. Instant Impact for Jonathan Kuminga for Golden State. Carmelo Anthony, Chris Leverts, Bruce Brown, Emergent for Joshua Primo. Bojan Bogdanovich for the Jazz. Devin Booker, Corey Kispert. And we got a LeBron James Dominance. Giannis, Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Hardaway, Julius Randle for the Knicks on the cracked ice. Isaac Okoro for the Cavs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a silver for DeMar DeRozan for the Bulls. And a Pistons cracked ice, Kelly Olynyk. And give me just a moment. Let me kind of relocate some cards. Make a little room here. All right. Get a few more top loaded real quick. And next up, yeah, still looking for a Cade Cunningham. That's the big one we're looking for still. So hopefully we'll get some. We definitely hit a base of his in the last break. So next up, we got Josh Richardson for the Celtics. Greg Brown, rookie card for the Trailblazers. Got Reggie Jackson on the green for the Clippers. Alex Edge for Oklahoma. Aaron Gordon, another Alex Edge on the regular. Kemba Walker on the purple. Got a 75th anniversary edition. So this is one of the Prizm cards. I had seen a couple of these, I think. So this is for Dwayne Wade going to the Heat. Yeah, I'd heard. I think that they had stuck some of those in there. I don't know if that was accidental, since that's from the Prizm series, but we'll take it. Chris Paul, Terry Rozier, Sharif Cooper, a Quentin Grimes for the Knicks on the Emergent, Monty Morris, Dorian Finney-Smith, Rudy Gay, got a Dominance for Chris Paul for the Suns, Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz, Terrence Davis, Cameron Thomas, rookie card for the Nets, and we got Lauri Markkanen for the Cavs, Kemba Walker, Steve Nash, silver for Keldon Johnson for the Spurs, and we got Patty Mills going to the Nets. I think we got a jersey card. Yep. And there's 75th, so that one's got that pattern back in this box. Okay, starting off, we got Precious for the Raptors, Michael Porter Jr., Drazen Petrovic for the Nets, Kristaps Porzingis for the Mavs on the cracked ice, Joe Harris, Darius Garland, silver for PJ Washington for the Hornets, and we got Anunoby for the Raptors on the cracked ice. For the Pelicans, Josh Hart, Paul George for the Clippers, Jaden McDaniels, green for the Timberwolves, Jimmy Butler for the Heat, Rajon Rondo for the Lakers, Day'Ron Sharpe for the Nets, and let's see, our 75th is going to be for the Hawks, and it's going to be Danilo Gallinari. Instant Impact for Corey Kispert, Avery Bradley, Austin Reeves, Joshua Primo, again, getting a lot of him tonight. Got a Zion, Dominance for New Orleans, Anthony Davis, David Robinson, got a Josh Christopher on the Emergent for the Rockets, and the jersey will be Cade Cunningham. All right, well, there we go. It's a nice one to hit. Good deal. So just a little white jersey there, but again, got a little it's got a little pattern to it. It's not just a plain piece. All right, nice hit there for Detroit. The one we've been looking for. Alright, so I need to approve a request to join. Okay, so we got 7 boxes, including this one. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what the odds are on like the autographs. Is that a case hit? Is that kind of a multi-case hit? Oops, security tag flying out. And I think we got another, another jersey card. And another 75th, so that pattern continues. All right, here we go. Starting off, we got Michael Bridges, Cole Anthony, a Darius Bazley, Chris Paul on the cracked ice for the Suns, Alex Caruso, Danilo Gallinari, Moses Moody on the silver, rookie card for Golden State, Ty Jerome, cracked ice for Oklahoma, Doug McDermott for the Spurs, Malachi Flynn, got Jimmy Butler on the green, Ray Allen on the cracked ice for the Bucks, Ricky Rubio for the Cavs, Joel Embiid for the 76ers, and we got a Rockets player, not a rookie, Daniel Theis. So even though he's got the Chicago jersey, he'll go to the Rockets since that's the team that's on the card. Got another Dwayne Wade for USA Basketball, Xavier Tillman, Sadiq Bey, Sandro, rookie card for the Bucks. Got an emergent for Trey Murphy for the Pelicans, John Collins, Montrezl Harrell. And let's see, at the end, we got a Jimmy Butler dominance. And let's see what we got for jersey. Steven Adams going to Memphis on this one. And this one says the enclosed game-worn used material, which was worn used as a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder, is guaranteed. So that's interesting. So this one was one he wore when he was with the Thunder. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It's kind of a lengthy description there. Yep, out of top loaders. All right, next up, 6 more to go. Definitely getting a little late, at least on the East Coast, for a Saturday night. Looks like we got another jersey card in here. We'll get one of those 75ths to go along with it. Yes, we will. All right. Devin Vassell for the Spurs. Isaiah Jackson for the Pacers, rookie card. Kai Jones, rookie card on the green. Prizm for the Hornets. Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets on the cracked ice. Cameron Johnson. Jimmy Butler. We got Chris Paul on the 75th. Going to the Suns. Got an emergent for Jalen Green for the Rockets. Davis Bertans for the Wizards. Evan Fournier. Darius Garland. Got an emergent for John Christopher for the Rockets. Lonnie Walker. Jared Allen. Daron Sharp. And then we got a Kyrie Irving on the cracked ice for the Nets. Hamidou Diallo. David Robinson. Got a Jaden Springer on the silver. Rookie card for the 76ers. Wendell Carter on the cracked ice. Marcus Howard. Drazen Petrovic. And let's see, we got an instant impact for Corey Kispert on the end there. And we got a Cameron Thomas jersey going to the Nets. All right, 5 more to go. All right, next box. Starting off, we got Patrick Williams with the Bulls. Chuma Okeke. Jason Preston, rookie card for the Clippers. Jaylen Brown on the cracked ice for the Celtics. James Wiseman for the Warriors. Dylan Brooks for the Grizzlies. Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete, on the silver, going to the Jazz. A little bit of dust down there. Devin Booker on the Suns, cracked ice. Andrew Wiggins, Golden State. Amari Stoudemire. Got JT Thor for the Hornets on the green. Chris Duarte on the cracked ice for the Pacers. CJ McCollum. Alperen Sengun for the Rockets. I got a Hakeem Olajuwon on the purple wave there. Nice looking card for the Rockets. Vince Carter on the USA Basketball. PJ Washington. Kyle Anderson. Ben Wallace. Instant impact for Isaiah Jackson. Jaren Jackson. Talon Horton Tucker. Jalen Johnson, rookie card for the Hawks. And Quentin Grimes on the emergence. Okay, so we got R.J. Barrett, Chris Webber, Purple Wave for Aaron Wiggins for the Thunder. And we got an emergent for Trey Murphy for the Pelicans, Jalen Smith, Kyle Anderson, Delano Banton for the Raptors. And let's see, instant impact for Cameron Thomas, Russell Westbrook, Talon Horton Tucker, Isaiah Livers, global reach for Ben Simmons, Eric Bledsoe, Seth Curry, Jason Preston, and Delon Wright on the cracked ice for the Hawks, Daniel Gafford, Vince Carter, Jalen Green, silver for the Rockets, Michael Porter Jr. on the cracked ice, Tobias Harris, Jeremiah Robinson Earl for Oklahoma City, Day'Ron Sharp on the green for the Nets, and Isaiah Livers cracked ice for the Pistons. All right, 3 more to go. When we get to the end, we'll do a quick recap. I've got quite a stack of top-loaded cards, so probably won't read them off, but I'll just kind of show them. And we'll do the giveaway card. And then call it a night. Getting close to midnight here on the eastern side of the country. All right, we got C.J. McCollum starting off for the Trailblazers. Terrence Ross, Chuma. Quentin Grimes on the silver for the Knicks. Got a Patty Mills on the cracked ice for the Nets. Corey Kispert, rookie card for the Wizards. Got a Greg Brown for the Trailblazers on the green Prizm. Jordan Poole on the cracked ice for Golden State. Dylan Brooks, Bruce Brown. Got Marvin Bagley, one of the Kings on the Purple Wave. Got Jimmy Butler on the Dominance. P.J. Washington, Andrew Wiggins. Quentin Grimes, Dominance for Bradley Beal. Jaren Jackson, Kobe White, Vince Carter. Got a USA Basketball for Kevin Garnett. Got LeBron James. And then Ben Simmons, Bones Highland for the Nuggets. And a Zion on the cracked ice. Yeah, Ricardo, you're right. I don't think we've seen him just yet. Definitely one of the ones that stands out, I think, I haven't seen. All right, let's see. So we got 2 to go. Maybe we'll find him in there. 2 left. All right, second to last box. Starting off, we got Rudy Gay, Giannis, Jamal Murray on the purple wave for the Nuggets. And we got Kawhi Leonard, Kelly Olynyk, Cameron Thomas, Dario, and Emergence for Corey Kispert, and OG Anunoby, Bill Russell, Michael Bridges, Instant Impact for Franz Wagner, Taurean Prince, Steve Nash, Alex Caruso, Jalen Noel on the cracked ice, got Scotty Barnes, rookie again, Doug McDermott, Bam Adebayo for the Heat on the silver, Daniel Gafford on the cracked ice, Ray Allen, Ricky Rubio, O'Shea Brissett on the green, and Jason Kidd on the cracked ice for the Nets. And last box. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to let y'all go to bed. I'm about to crash soon myself. All right, but like I said, as soon as I get done with these last few packs, we'll do a quick recap, do the giveaway, and we'll send you on your way. And then, like I said, I will get these packaged up tomorrow. And that'll be my goal, is to get them packaged up, get labels generated, and then get them out to the post office on Monday. But I will try to, each week I'll do kind of a general post in the group, just to kind of let people know what breaks are coming up. So, like I said, nothing on the horizon just yet for basketball, but if there ever is, I'll definitely make an announcement in the group. For those of you that are interested in basketball, definitely seems to be a distinct group, different from the football group for the most part. All right, we got Mo Bamba for the Magic. And then we got Rashawn Holmes, Alex Edge, Shake Milton for the 76ers on the cracked ice, Malik Beasley, Sharif Cooper for the Hawks, Jay Crowder on the silver for the Suns, Evan Fournier for the Knicks. And we got a Hassan Whiteside, Clint Capella, LeBron James on the green, nice looking card, Joshua Primo on the cracked ice, Julius Randle, Rudy Gay, got Aaron Nesmith for the Celtics. On the purple wave, we got a Cade Cunningham instant impact for the Pistons, Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Brunson, Cameron Thomas, Luka on the global reach, John Wall, Steph Curry, Bill Russell again, and the last card tonight will be a Joel Embiid for 76ers on the dominance. All right. Get a few last cards sleeved and top loaded. It's kind of like running a marathon. Again, I could only imagine a 50 box break. I would have to start that like early afternoon. I don't know if I'm that entertaining to sustain a break that long. Maybe with a little more caffeine, I could do it. Well, I think it was last week's break. There was a guy that was looking for Josh Primo. We hit one at least. I think a jersey card. But man, this week would have been the week to get in on that one because we've hit a bunch of him tonight. All right, so what I'm going to do is a quick recap. And I think instead of reading them off, because I've got quite a stack there. So we'll just kind of do a quick, I'll just shuffle through them. You can see what we've got. Get rid of this message here. It's popping up. All right, so we'll just kind of scroll through. A lot of 75th, a lot of the Purple Wave. Nice Giddy on the cracked ice there. That's kind of like round one. Unfortunately, no autos, so that's kind of the one thing I'd still like to hit an auto at some point. Okay, last set here. There we go. All right, so let me go ahead and get the random.org set up. So the giveaway card tonight is going to be a D Brown on the scripts from the Mosaic. So let me go ahead real quick and get random.org pulled up real fast. Yep. Try to get these teams loaded up. Keep getting all these advertisements that pop up. Alrighty. So I got all the teams. And so here we go. Go ahead and bring this camera over real quick. So this will be for the D Brown scripts card. And let me wait to see what it looks like on my phone. See what the resolution looks like. All right, looks pretty good. So let me go ahead and roll the dice. And it looks like we got 8. So I've got all the teams loaded up here in the randomizer. So I'll do 8 times. And at the end, whichever team is on top will get the giveaway card. And here comes number 8. So real quick, just to show, randomized 8 times. And scrolling up to the top, the Hornets, Charlotte Hornets, will get the giveaway card. And make a quick note. Oh, there's the Sharpie. Well, I do appreciate y'all joining tonight. That was a little bit of a lengthy break there, I guess, with 20. That's to be expected. But I do appreciate y'all joining. Hope to see y'all on a future break at some point. Like I said, I will make an announcement, if I ever, probably each week, which breaks I'm doing. So if I ever do any football, I will certainly let y'all know. Or basketball, I'm sorry. It's time for bed, I think. But I do appreciate y'all joining, and hope to see y'all on a future break. Hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. And like I said, I should get these all out on Monday. So thanks again. Have a great night.